What's up, nerds? Welcome back to Digimon Cyber Sleuth. Kurumi, anything? Seems there's some sketchy poster on the second floor of Broadway. Have you seen it? Okay. Let's go and check.
Wild goose chase.
Let's check out the second floor of Broadway.
Yep.
Why am I going the long way? What kind of fool am I? You're not allowed to answer that.
I was thinking you were going to be using the elevator.
I mean, when you only gotta go up one floor, what's the point? I'd rather just take the stairs and get there quicker. Whoa. Okay.
That's a little sketchy.
Uh-huh.
I see that sign caught your attention too.
Yep. What is it?
The Super Ultra True Puppet. It's quite an intriguing name, that's for sure.
Is there a reason you're doing that?
Listen, he looks like a dork. I'm doing the most stereotypical dork impression I can do.
You're bat quap insane. I hope you know that.
Oh, I know. Like the name says, it's quite exquisitely crafted. Doll made to look like a real human being that you can buy online. Well, so I hear. I'm not going to add any comments to this because that's just a little creepy.
There's some implications going on here.
A lot of implications. Though calling it super and ultra true is a tad redundant, they could have gotten the point across without using both terms.
Yeah, that's the takeaway from this.
It's actually not that expensive. I'm thinking of saving up my money and buying one myself. And it's made by Jurogumo Co. Ldt. A nice snappy name for a company, although there's a bit of a sketchy vibe to it, too. Anyway, I wonder who the model behind this doll is, too. Come to think of it.
Moshi Mosh. Hey, a case is coming from May at the Enoden Occult Research Club. Drop by the office when you can, alright? Alright.
It's a real-life-like doll.
Yeah. See ya, Elmer Fudd. Living doll, dead person. Charming.
Well then. Occult Research Club My Place, Broadway. Have you heard of a super ultra true puppets? We ply our trade there. You get Stunberry.
I'd prefer a memory up, but frankly, you need those more than I do.
Yep. I think it was, yeah, multi-fuel. Detective Kurumi. Kurumi. You have to help us. You have to help us. Please. My, calm down.
Nay.
I'm sure she'll help us.
AI is mine. EI is nay.
I'm American. I don't know these Japanese names.
Tell me what's going on. What's wrong? Given that this business from the Occult Club, I take it we have another supernatural case on our hands.
Yeah, I mean, no, probably. I don't think this has anything to do with the occult time. This time, it doesn't have anything to do with the occult this time. I mean,
Then why all the big fuss?
well, there are apparently these dolls being sold on the internet that look just like me and May.
Aha! Creeper alert! Creeper alert!
I think those dolls are called super hyper ultra lookalikes or something like that.
What? You must be referring to the Super Ultra True puppets. I've heard rumors about them. Alright, tell me more.
These dolls, their faces, their bodies, everything from top to bottom looks just like us. They're so accurate, it's creepy. And to make matters worse, they're being sold real cheap. You think they could go for at least a little more money on the market?
Yes, Lily. That is precisely what your primary concern should be at this moment.
That's not really the problem here. You get that, right? But it still sucks. Makes me feel like they see me as some kind of cheap piece of junk when I'm really...
They see you as a cheap piece of something, that's for sure. Moving on!
Hey, don't diss the Neko Maid, okay? We do not diss the Neko Maid in any
the Neko
household
Maid is
that
not
I am
what I'm
in.
dissing. I am dissing Lily in particular.
Rude. I mean, I find it weird too that your doll costs several thousand yen more than mine, but ooh.
See? Don't diss the Neko Maid.
Yeah. Wait, so you do care about the prices after?
You heard it here first, folks. Neko Maid beats Schoolgirl.
I mean, one's obedient, the other one isn't. I said it's not important anyway. These dolls look just like us, are being bought by otaku all over the place.
Aren't otaku specifically people that aren't from Japan?
No, those are weebs.
Okay.
Otakus are just people that have kind of like a anime and video game centric life where they prefer to like they prefer like Japanese media over like any other form media for the most part. Weebs
I got the terms confused.
Weebs are the disrespectful otakus, the ones that feel like they know the culture and they're like, I want to go to Japan and become a samurai. It's like, no. And when I think about what those guys are probably doing with to them, it just really creeps me out.
The sad thing is, both words apply.
Yeah, and sad thing is, this is an actual thing in real life too.
Yeah, this happens.
We're not going to say where you can buy them
I don't
because
know
we don't
where I can
condone
buy
it.
them, and I want to keep it that way. No, this reminds me of another incident. I wonder if this is connected to that.
There's another incident? What kind of incident?
There's a really dicey looking service out there that's called the Perfect Girl Project. Red flag. You can use it to get a living doll, make an image of your ideal girl, and live like you've always dreamed of. Red flag. But the police have been hearing about how owners of these dolls are going missing. I was just discussing it with Detective Matayoshi.
Super ultra true puppets and living dolls made in the image of people's dream girls. I guess they sound like they could be related, but are you sure there's really a connection?
How many of those dolls do you think are Rias Gremory?
I don't know, but can I get my hands on a Midna doll? Or like a Hestia doll from Danmachi?
I'm with you on the Hestia thing.
Or a Cynthia. Maybe a Hilda or a Rosa. Ooh, maybe a Gloria.
Should I leave the room and give you some time to yourself?
No, I'm just going through all of all of the people that all the characters that personally I would probably send for, but also like characters that I know people would send for.
That That's the tough part to prove. To make dolls that look so similar to how you two really are, it'd take having pretty specific data on your bodies. I imagine you're getting your hands on something like that isn't exactly easy.
Actually, I have an idea how they might have managed to pull it off. There's a LDC machine in the arcade in Akihabara I think might be suspicious.
LBC. You don't mean lustful dream chicks, do you? You're certainly not one for subtlety if that's the case.
Can we just like spam through like this entire dialogue? Because even I'm kind of getting uncomfortable with the entire premise of this.
We are
case.
here for the plot!
I don't see any plot. I just see members of the
mountaintops.
I don't see
Tell us how
plot
stupid we are in the comments section. I assure you, we already know, but we want to hear your opinion.
Oh, okay. No, not that one. Not that one. I mean the Living Doll Club. That's what LDC stands for.
Thank God. Otherwise, this game would be M-rated.
Can someone point me to the other LDC? Just for research, science purposes. Sure. Right, it's a machine that scans your body and makes a 3D printed figure of it. Oh, like
suspicious.
No, they have it at the Lego factory. Where you can go up and like it'll scan your body and it'll make you a little 3D figure of you with like what you were wearing that day.
That's pretty cool. Anyway.
Our data could have somehow leaked out of that, I guess.
I definitely can't deny the possibility. Then our next step is clear. We need to head straight to Akihabara and gather info on this living doll club machine. That'll be your job, Koga. As for me, I'll see if I can dig up anything else regarding the Perfect Girl project. Alright. I received the password, or keyword, or whatever. Ooh, the Digiline! A friend asked what I'd do if I became a human, but nothing comes to mind. You haven't been around humans all that long. Let's hang out and talk more. I can assure you, you'll never want to be a human after I'm done explaining it. Alright, so Akihabara, here we come.
Nah, we got opposable thumbs. I think we're chill. But between being a Digimon and a human, Digimon.
I would be very particular about what kind of Digimon, but yeah.
I think just being a Digimon in general. Huh? You want to talk to me? Why is that?
Well, for one, you bear a striking resemblance to this friend I know. But also, what do you know about the Living Doll Club?
Who, ours?
Sure, let's go with that.
Living Doll Club, is it? For a time, there was this huge ad campaign about how it used the latest in 3D tech and whatnot. There was a Living Doll Club in the arcade down the way, wasn't there?
That's what I need to know. I see a person.
You there.
Stranger danger.
I can tell from your body language you're frustrated, unhappy.
Stranger danger.
Yeah, I'm talking about you with the red hair. I know this is out of the blue, but I bet you're into beautiful women, aren't you?
Keep talking.
I'll have you know, I sell top-notch dolls of only the prettiest girls. Maybe you've heard of them? They're called Super Ultra True Puppets.
Were you expecting me to say that, or were you expecting me to just say Stranger Danger again?
I was expecting you to say Stranger Danger again. If you want, I can let you have one for cheap. Go ahead, check this one out for yourself.
Okay. There's a lot of wrong going on here.
There is. I think we need to confiscate this doll and take it to the police in 7 to 8 business days. I'm reading the line before I actually. Granted, this one's an ugly one that was made as an experiment. It hasn't sold well, but you understand how my real dolls look now, right?
For the sake of this guy's livelihood, I hope Nokia never learns about this.
If she does, hopefully, she doesn't find out that he called it ugly.
If she finds out about this, she will find out about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, if you're interested in having one of these for yourself now, I got something even better. A top-notch Secret Service nobody can know.
I need an adult.
I think we all need an adult at this point. Let me ask you, how are you doing health-wise?
Why do you ask? Well enough.
Great to hear. Really, even if you weren't 100% perfect, you'd probably still be fine. What the hell does that mean?
That's what I want to know.
I bet you're bored with how your day-to-day life is going. Wouldn't you just love to throw it all away and spend it with the girl of your dreams? Doesn't that sound fantastic? This feels like an episode of Futurama.
It does, and that makes me hate it. I don't like any of the adult animation on Adult Swim. I have given each and every one of them a fair and honest chance. American Dad, Family Guy, Futurama, South Park, fucking you name it. I hate it all. I hate it all.
Boondocks?
That one didn't even get a chance.
Hey, hang on the African American anime. I see how it is.
I'm just not the target for that.
Yeah, no, I'm not the target either. I think there's some solid jokes from it that just the fact that when you look into Boondocks and some of the characters in there are based on actual people, it's just hysterical.
And before anybody in the comments asks about Beavis and Butthead, I lost interest the moment I heard that second kid's name.
There's only one joke from that one that I like, and it's the one Coolio joke. That's it. Everything else is blah. Because with the Perfect Girl Project, I can offer you exactly that.
What do you mean?
With the Perfect Girl Project, you can have your ideal girl recreated and sent straight to your room as a living... This feels all kind of wrong.
Every degree of wrong is being felt right here and now.
Yeah, especially because like I said, this feels like an episode of Futurama, and it does. There was an entire episode.
So remember when I said I gave each and every episode a fair and honest chance, or each and every show a fair and honest chance by watching at least one episode of each show?
Oh, you watched the.
This was the episode of Futurama I saw.
Yeah. Yeah.
There was another one I saw where time kept skipping forward randomly.
Oh yeah, that was because of they mess with Earth's rotation.
Yep, sounds about right. All right.
There's just one condition you have to abide by if you use this service. Please let it be the one thing that would make it not worth buying. Please, just one condition, and you can be free from the tedium you've lived with up until now.
What's this condition?
Sign up for the Church of Scientology.
Son of a...
I bet you're wondering just what that condition actually is. I understand. That's a fair question to ask. Tell you what, I'll let you in on that condition, free of charge.
That should be something you do anyways, but continue.
Yeah. The one condition is that once your dream girl has been sent to your room, you can never leave it for the rest of your life. Simple, right?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, you don't have to worry about survival, but girls take care of you for that. So what do you think? Take care of that for you. So what do you think? Not a bad deal, right? But I mean, like, if they say that the people who get these dolls go missing,
yeah,
I think take care of you for that makes a lot more sense. And
not to mention the fact that this guy is laughing like that one very evil-looking Muppet.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll take all the time you need to think. Once you know you want one, just get in touch and I'll make it happen. Evil laughter.
Right now, I think I'll just go check out the LDC machine at the arcade and maybe call the police with Digimon. Cool.
So there was a
How's your investigation into the LDC machine coming along? Ah, so you're just about to get started on it. You encountered a suspicious man out by the LDC machine. That's good timing, because I'm detecting a faint digital noise signature close to where you're standing. You'd better take a closer look at that arcade machine. I bet you'll find some clues about how these super ultra true puppets are being made. I want this quest to end just so I can stop saying super ultra true puppets.
Let's just call them the Sutpup.
As usual, this case is starting to take some weird turns, so be ready for anything in there. I'm gonna go in there, and it's gonna be Anjawamon, Lady Devamon, Lilymon, Lilamon. You know.
All of the
woods.
Favorite.
All of the woods. Looks like I can connect jump into the LDC unit. Connect jump!
Listen, all the woods would be every Digimon because there are some freaks out there.
Okay, you see this thing that I'm looking at right now?
There are people that would.
What about him?
There are people that would.
There's nothing to wood with.
I'm saying that there are people that would. I'm not saying we would. I'm
Quiz
saying
time.
there are
Which
those
park
that...
has a dog walking man statue Nakano Shinjuku or Ueno? It is hang on, I actually know this one. Shinjuku. I also vaguely know the story behind that dog statue. Because it gets explained in Persona 5 Strikers. In the early game.
There's a, Okay, so one show on Adult Swim that I say does deserve to be watched will be My Adventures with Superman.
Okay, see, that I do not consider Western adult media. That is okay.
Yeah.
That's what I like to call real media. I've been here before. I've been on this exact map before.
It's one of those things where they've just been reusing the same map.
Yeah, but like you can at least refill the treasure boxes.
Yeah. No, there was a because even if you don't consider it like adult Western media, it's still on Adult Swim, and
I mean, Toonami was on Adult Swim, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, but they at least tried to make it more Toonami was kind of supposed to be its own thing also.
Yeah. Was there any anime that, at least in terms of a, like a non-YAR capacity that you've only ever seen through Toonami?
I don't think so.
Because for me, the only one there's only one I've seen on, that I used to watch on Toonami that I cannot find anywhere else. IGPX.
I think for me, like, a lot of it was like, if I saw... Oh, Immortal Grand Prix?
Yeah. That show is actually kind of cool, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay, that's an Infernomon. Hang on, I need to set up my team accordingly. Let's see here. So I absolutely need you. There we go. Gardramon Gold, Clockmon, and Aquilamon. These three should be able to handle this.
I take people's data, make dolls from it! Lots and lots of dolls, dolls that steal souls, then people become dolls! The dolls are lifelike, the people are deathlike.
Alright, that's quite enough from you, William Afton.
Huh? Who? What are you?
I'm here to shut down this Freddy Fazbear location once and for all.
Any interference must be punished. Any interference must be punished!
Let's get digital. But yeah, no, for real. With what he was saying, you can understand the comparison.
Yeah.
Spider shooter.
Was this the Bride of 87?
Son of a... Glidehorn! Chrono Breaker! God, I love Clockmon.
There's a hill that I'm gonna die on. And we've talked about before in like other shows on, or like other videos, like about how what's my god? Have to have
I am so scared. I don't think I'm ever going to Digivolve Clockmon. his move is just too good. Alright, time to finish you off. Holy light! You okay over there? Alright, we seem to be having some connection troubles and Crux is struggling for it. Wait, what just happened? There we go. Alright, hello, are you there?
Yes, hello.
Okay,
Testing,
yeah, sorry,
test.
my internet just took a dive for a second there. I don't know what happened.
Hey, you won!
Yeah, no, I completely obliterated that thing. I knew Gardramon had some holy skills which were super effective against Infernomon, and I also knew it was neutral alignment, so there was no other type advantage I could exploit. There's something on the ground. A mysterious URL.
Did you come out of the LDC machine.
That's right. I used it as a midway point to access your search history, and I think the police will find this information very interesting.
Joke's on you, I don't have a computer. You're not with the cops or something, are you? Are you?
I might be. I'm what you might call the cops' secret weapon.
Oh. I didn't realize that was who I was hitting up. I must not be on top of things like I used to be. Well, I've made a good amount of money as it is. Maybe it's time to call it good for now. Don't bother trying to come after me. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's running away. See you!
He'll be dealt with one way or another. Preferably during the coming apocalypse. So, the perpetrators behind this case are probably that salesman you met and a Digimon working together. It's unfortunate he got away, but will live. As we suspected, those who probably used that LDC unit to gather up girls' data and then used it to make the super ultra true puppets.
Then does that mean you guys checked out the LDC unit in Akiba? That probably means you have a good idea of who's behind our dolls then, right?
Don't get too excited. We didn't arrest the guy, but we got him cornered. I doubt he'll try to pull something like this again anytime soon. But the question still remains as to what's become of the Perfect Girl project now. At the very least, we know each doll's looks are derived from a real person. The doll's realism is then used to help sway potential candidates to join the project.
But what is the Perfect Girl project even really about in the first place? Stealing people's souls. I think Detective Kurami mentioned that people who are a part of it have been disappearing, right?
Indeed. Koga actually picked up some rather useful information about what's required of anybody who does join the project.
Well, what is it?
Anybody who has their dream girl sent to their room can never leave it. Ever. I'm sure I don't need to explain why that's probably a bad deal. Oh, what's this? My, it's a URL left at the scene of the crime. This might come in handy, Koga. I want you to go to that URL and check it out. I'm on it. But don't worry about going too deep inside. We don't know what you'll find in there. It's very possible we could be dealing with something extremely dark and sinister.
Okay. Dark and sinister?
We're talking as grim as the stuff you look at for fun in your club, maybe even more so. Whatever's on the other side, it's not going to be pretty by any means. Connect jump! Yep. Ah, I messed that up. Ah, well. Okay, who do I want? Since I don't quite recall what I'm getting into this time, I want my three best. Rapidmon, Clockmon, and Sandbloopmon. Alright, you creep. This operation's getting shut down.
Huh? Who are you? A cyber sleuth? Man, this place sure is getting crowded now. Is this my room? Yeah, of course it is. What's this about being inside Eden?
Yeah, when did you log in?
Stop joking around. This is clearly the real world. How could I be in cyberspace?
Okay.
Who are these girls around me? My dream girls. My dream girls is pure, pristine dolls.
Put this guy on a list.
Yep, this has all been made possible thanks to the Perfect Girl Project. You really know your stuff.
Yeah, because I've been trying to put a stop to it.
As promised, in exchange for these dolls, I've stayed locked up inside my room.
And you haven't even realized that you're inside a URL in cyberspace.
I mean, probably from his perspective, it looks exactly like his room.
His room looks like our current surroundings.
No, I'm saying from his perspective. Like, what we see could be different from what he sees. Life with these girls is the best. I couldn't be happier. They take care of everything I need.
Yeah, I don't need to know what they take care of for you, alright, buddy?
Anything you say. Really, I don't see any reason to ever leave this place anyway. It's perfect here.
This is how AI is going to take over the world.
Yep. Sad, lonely men. But this really is inside Eden?
Yup.
Get it out already with that, man. Are you sure you're not the one who's actually dreaming right now?
I swear to God, I would just have Senglopmon jump on him if the game would let me. What the? Alright. And that's what happened. Huh. Alright then. So that URL led you to one of the victims of the Perfect Girl Project. Word soup.
Victim? What do you mean?
Remember, to join the project, you have to stay holed up inside your room for the rest of your life. But in reality, he was lured into Eden, and now he's living with those girls there while he's actually unconscious.
But then that means...
He got SAO'd.
Yep.
The so-called life he's leading with the girls in cyberspace is just one big lie. The whole thing's just a sad scam. Anybody who falls prey for it is unwittingly imprisoning themselves for life inside cyberspace, thinking they've never left the real world at all.
That makes sense. It also makes sense if you think about the name of the company behind it. Juro Gumo.
What do you mean?
Juro Gumo is a mythical spider who appears as a beautiful woman to attract men to her waterfall. They'd plunge in for her and die at her hands.
Oh, I knew if there was anyone here who'd know about this, it'd be you, May. You really know your occult history.
Okay, so I get all that, but why go to the trouble of locking victims up in their room and then imprisoning them in cyberspace?
If somebody's stuck inside Eden, thinking they're still in the real world and don't log out, then all that's inside the locked rooms are living bodies, which can be used for any number of things.
Well, like what?
Like this, that, and also this part.
What do you think they were doing to your dolls?
Basically. According to police investigations, the victims' bodies are carried off by a third party and taken overseas to foreign... Oh, wow. Wow, this
organ harvesting! What? Why would anyone do that? You know how much a human eye can sell for?
A lot of the applicants are young and healthy. There are who knows how many people around the globe who'd want such fresh bodies. Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's basically a human body bootlegging operation.
It is.
We don't know for sure that it's anything along those lines. It's just a theory right now. Can we talk about how Kermie has a tendency to go to the extreme with her theories?
Yeah. Just thinking about it gives me the real goosebumps. Anyway, about that guy your assistant met a little while ago. What do you think has happened to him?
It's hard to know for certain. On the one hand, his body might already be lost forever. But on the other hand, we might still have a shot at saving him. Might as well see if we can still call out to him. But we should be prepared for the worst. This has been an uncomfortable episode.
It really has. What's this? Please, you need to log out. It's another one of that kid's pranks. How many times I have to tell you, buddy, I'm in the real world. I couldn't log out even if I wanted to. You must be pretty clueless if you think this could possibly be inside Eden. Well, it couldn't hurt to try. I mean, there's no way it'll work. And that's not how it works in the real world. I mean, come on, man. Huh? What am I seeing here? I don't get it. Error. Nowhere to log out. Well, he's screwed.
Yeah, I think he's, yeah.
So that right there is a massive oversight on Eden.
Pretty much, yeah.
Because, like
that is a bad one. The line between dreams and reality can be murky. It's why I can't dismiss the possibility outright. Who are we to say we don't live in a dream? Oh, okay, wow, alright, I should have ended this episode already, but we going!
Sorry to keep you waiting. Took some time to do a little prep work.
That's fine.
君の上城への潜入計画には私も期待するところ大だ。私はなぜ呼ばれたんですか？
突然呼んで悪いな、上白優子さん。
Ah, Yuko Kamishiro. Sorry to have called you here out of the blue. Is Kamishiro okay? I still don't know on my end of things, guys.
I do. Don't tell him in the comments.
So we have the Cyber Sleuth's connection, jump, my hacking skills, and your connections. My plan involves using all three of these in concert for the first time. Ah, you don't know about that. Explain it to her, Koga. Or better yet, just show it to her.
I reach out to a computer screen and I get sucked into cyberspace. Because I have a half cyber body.
That's a really funny joke.
Half cyber body? Is that even possible? Apparently. I see. I think I understand now.
それで時々不思議な移動をしてたんですね。エデン症候群。あなたも。
Yeah, that wasn't my twin brother we were looking at back at the hospital.
いえ、何でもありません。
I'm sorry for
話を遮って。
じゃあ、作戦の本筋を説明するぜ。
I'll explain the main thrust of the strategy now.
今回の侵入プランのゴールは
Our target today is the secret database on Kamishiro Avalon's server. Beyond that is a top secret area known as the secret room. Yeah, Kamishiro's most confidential area. In other words, the location of the folder for every Kamishiro CEO, including Kishibe. Once that folder is open, you can you all can dive into Kamishiro's confidential database. Man, this detective agency is turning out to be scarier and hackier team. Any hacker team I know. Yeah.
素直に賛辞は受け取っておこう。しかし、あの時の成果は結局、なるほど。それで、さらにその奥のエリアに目をつけたというわけか。そういうこった。
That's the plan.
コネクトジャンプを使えば、機密情報
Using a connection jump, we can get in as far as the confidential database.
まず、上白のコネを使って。
First, we use our Kamishiro connections to get us invitations to the preview event at Kamishiro HQ.
上白の CEO
Rie,
エデンの大規模
Rie Kashiba, the CEO of Kamishiro, mentioned it right. It's a preview of the big update for Eden.
お宅にはその会場の端末から機密情報
We'll have Koga infiltrate the confidential database from the terminal there.
侵入したら機密情報
Once then, send an invitation URL to for the database to me, and then I'll be able to get in as well.
そこから秘密の部屋に潜入するというわけだ。
ああ。そこに保管して
Yeah,
ある情報
once we have the
さえ手に入れれば
data kept there, we should be able to solve this whole thing, including figuring out
解けるはずなんだ。
Pseudo's true motives.
でもってお宅にはもう
For that, we're going to need to tap your connections once again, Yuko.
秘密の部屋に入るための
The
パスコー
passcode
ド
that gets us into the secret room changes every day, right?
パスコードを知っているのは
The only one who knows the passcode is Kashibe. We need you to get close to her. You're the only one of us who can.
私にパスコードを盗み出せって言うんです。
そういうこった。
Well, that's the plan.
最高機密エリアに入ったら京子さん
Once
と
we're at
通
the
信
top
で
of
き
the
るよう
secret
セキュリティを
area,
解除した
I'll override the security so we can communicate with Kyoko.
京子さんを経由して俺たちにパスコードを教えてくれ。
You can tell us the passcode via Kyoko.
なんだよ。
Huh? What is it? Don't tell me you've suddenly come down with the case of cold feet.
いえ、それは構いませんが、一つお願いがあります。秘密の部屋には、おそらく父の上白悟の式や研究データも残る。それも一緒に手に入れてもらい、そこにはきっと父の自殺の真相やエデン症候群にまつわる情報もあるはずですから。なるほど。確かに前回は決定的な情報を見つけることができなかった。秘密の部屋にならあるいはということ。
ああ、そういうことなら構わねえぜ。手間は変わらねえしな。
Okay, I'm down with that. It won't make the mission any harder anyway.
もっともそこにそのデータが本当にあるかどう
Well,
かはわから
we
ねえけど。
do know if the data is even there to... we don't know if the data is even there.
もう一つデータの保管場所に心当たりはあるんですが、
There we go, finally. God, I pressed the button like 3 freaking times.
であるバルハラ
The
サーバー
Valhalla server, which is the core of Eden's quantum processing and control.
エデン初期からの
That
あらゆ
server's
る
got
履
to
歴を
have
刻
all
む
Eden's history
あそこ
recorded
に
on
な
it,
ら
dating
確
back
実
to
に
the very beginning.
おいおいおい、ちょっと待てよ。
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on a second.
ずいぶん
The
物騒な
Valhalla
名前を出してくるじゃん。
Oh, sure. Go right ahead and name drop something like that like it's nothing. Why don't you?
あれはレジェンドクラスのハッカーも寄せ付けない。
Even the most legendary hackers couldn't hope to get close to that thing. It's got the toughest security in the world, all in one place.
ほう、自信家の君が弱音とは珍しい。痛い目を見た経験でもあるのか。
うるせえな。とにかく
Who asked you? It doesn't matter.
少なくともハッキン
That
グでどう
server
こうで
is
きる代物じゃない。
no go. It's not something we can just hack into.
でもデジモンプログラムを利用したハッキングにはきっと対処しきれない。
なんだって？
What did you say?
いえ、
とにかく 秘密の部屋に潜入する時点で綱渡りなんだ。
It's a gamble just infiltrating the secret room. Asking us to hit the Valhalla server is another matter entirely.
俺は手を引く。
I want nothing to do with it.
ここで君に降りられては元も子もないでは今回は秘密の部屋にターゲットを絞るとしよう仕方がないですね2頭を追う者は1頭を追えず私はそれで構いません
よっしゃ。そんじゃ
Okay, then let's get this mission started.
Alrighty. Chapter 9, Our Master Plan! This is one of the more memorable chapters in the story for me, personally. But yeah, we are now finally going to end this episode. It started creepy, and then it just got dark.
It really did.
Yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel, it helps me. Go check out Crux's side of things so you can see what things are like over on over with the hacker team Hudie. And yeah. Catch you later, nerds. I need to go take like 10 showers.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take 12 because that mission just all kinds of wrong.
Yeah. Bye.